guys, welcome to my channel, Trinity Page. Yes, that is me. Hope everyone is doing well and having a great week so far. We have a lot coming up. We have the full moon on the 25th, which is this Thursday, and we also have a cyclone heading our way, my way. Well, not really. It won't directly impact me or where I am. However, we will get some heavy rain, and please take care, everyone who will be at the front line of that cyclone. Please take care and pray, of course. God is with you. So I do have to tell you, I have just been out spreading the love, the joy, just, really sharing my energy. I just had this need to sort of go out and, try and put my energy out there and raise the vibration of the planet. So, and of everybody on this beautiful earth. So it's been kind of fun. Not much else. Oh, actually, on last Thursday, I came home from work, pulled in the driveway, got out of the car, looked up at the sky, and there was 4 lines of what we all know as chemtrails. It was very clear. It was pretty much directly, felt like almost over my house. So I am thinking, that may be why everyone's got, I don't know if everyone else has got allergies, but everyone I know is getting these allergies, and who has never had hay fever in their life, or I've never been a sneezer, and yet I'm doing like 14 in a row. It's like unbelievable. Never had this ever. And some mornings I'm blocked, like I sound nasally as well. And it's got to be it. It's got to be. And everyone's kind of thinking the same thing. And I do have to tell you, because, I usually have a funny story, but my story is, every time I leave for work, which is quite early in the morning, and my cat's sitting at the front door, and he's looking at me with his cute little eyes. And I look down at him, I say, "See you, Whiskey." That's his name, Whiskey. And I say, "See you, Whiskey." I say, "May you be the best cat version of yourself today." See you, little guy. And it's kind of funny, it's the weirdest thing. I don't know how I've come up with this, but it's quite, it makes me then go about my day and, hey, I've got to be the best version of myself today, too. We try to be. So it's quite funny. I just look at him and say, "You've got to be the best cat version of yourself today." And he looks at me and is like, "Eh? What are you talking about?" Anyway, but he knows. So it's kind of a cute thing that I say to him every single morning. Anyway, moving right along again. I did want to talk more about when I was talking about this dome. There were so many things that I've forgotten. I actually was writing it down. I had some sort of download come through and to me, and I'm like, "Oh, I've got to write that down." So just get out. You got to get out, and the time is now. The time is now. And I'm also talking about, I've written it down so in case I forget anything, so excuse me if I'm looking down, because I've got my piece of paper right there. So I'm talking about as well, you got to get out of the anxiety, the depression, the, hang on, see, I've already forgotten already. The anxiety, the depression, the pills. The doctors say you've got to go to the doctors every minute. Give your body a chance to fight it. And yes, I know anxiety is real and I know depression is real in that world. It's not when you get out. There isn't any of that when you get out of that world. The dome, the matrix, whatever you want to call it. And it's not only that too. I'm looking down. See? I'm going to just pull it up here. So we know the big pharma, and just while we're on the big pharma, what I want to talk about too is like we work our whole life, right? We have superannuation, and then they take it all from us. How did they take it all from us? Because they create these illnesses. They tell us we need to take this. They tell us we need to take that. And believe me, I've seen it happen. I've watched it. So you spend your whole retirement, which is meant to be enjoyment. It's meant to be all happiness and just what you deserve. You've worked your whole life. But no, you spend it at the pharmaceutical company, the big pharma. You spend it at the doctors. And then what happens? Then they tell you you've got a disease, like i.e., dementia, whatever, or you start to lose your mind, and they'll continuously affirm that and tell you that that's what's happening, right? And then you end up in a nursing home, which all your money, all your hard work goes there. That's not a life, that's a cycle. That is a cycle that needs to be broken. And I will talk more on that another time. And that's something I'm extremely passionate about. And that's something that we all need to get out of now and escape it. Escape it. Also, so I will talk more about that. Also, jealousy, obsessions, that's all in that world. It's not in my world. Get out. Also, people don't even really love. It's all about hate, and I talked about that and the divide. It's all fake love. There's no love. People will stand back and accept infidelity. People will stand back and think it's okay, and I've seen it. I've seen it within couples, and it happens again and again, and they just keep accepting it. Know your self-worth, please. Huh? It's unacceptable. I'd rather have nothing than be treated like that. I'd rather have myself than be treated like that. Yeah? It's time to get out of that. It's time. What else? Yeah, just this superficial world. Anyway, it's pathetic. That is. My world is amazing. It really is. And I choose to make it that way. I choose to make it that way. Also, the fear of death. The fear of death, and I can go on and on and on about the fear of death. So everyone is so scared. You get sick and everybody feels they're dying. And it's a real panic. If you believe in God, if you trust in God, you will understand that He's going to take you off this earth or this realm when He says so. When God says so. So there's no point in worrying about it, is there? If you believe, you've got to believe. And you have to understand too that your body is a vessel. You have a spirit, a soul inside you, who you truly are, that goes on and on for many lifetimes. Your body is just your vessel. So if you don't look after Your soul, if you don't recognize your soul, your spirit, who you are, if you're just living in a body, like if you're just all about the body and there's nothing else, well, yeah, you know, you will believe that you will die with your body. You're not your body. That's just a vessel to get us through what we're here to do. Okay? We all signed up. I thoroughly believe that. We all signed up for this mission, for this lifetime. We all signed up, and the whole idea and purpose of life is to find what you're meant to be doing. And if it feels right, then that is right. If you have passion, if you have, yes, this is my calling, then you go for it. Yeah? I hope this is making sense. I don't even know, but I'm just speaking. So I'm just saying. I had written it down because it came to me just yesterday to continue on. But you got to get out. Now is the time to start working towards getting out of that cycle, that crazy, crazy world that's full of illusions and confusions. There's no peace over there. There's peace here. I'm telling you now. So let's start. Let's start with working on ourselves. Let's start by affirming positive in the mirror. Love yourself. Love who you are. I cannot stress that enough. And it takes time. You then need to develop patience and continue to work on yourself. And start learning to feel. As I said, take a moment when you're washing your hands. Feel the water on your hands. Think nothing else. Actually feel it. Go out in the sun instead of taking selfies of yourself. Feel the sun on your skin, through every cell of your body. Feel it in your soul. Please just start these simple steps and write. If you've got anxiety, if you're angry, if you're feeling scared, whatever emotion you are feeling, please write it out. Don't worry about your spelling. Don't worry about your swearing. Or whatever you're writing. Don't worry if it's below the line. Clearly, this is what I worry about when I do this. Don't worry about it. Write it all out until there's nothing else left for you to write, because that feeling's gone. Screw that piece of paper up and chuck it out or burn it. And that is healing. That is the beginning process of you starting to heal. Well, that was full on. I will tell you more. I have to tell you about my journey just over the last 3 years. I know I've said bits and pieces, but I really need to make it clear that there is more going on than we realize. And as I said, I know in one of my videos previously, I am going to absolutely prove it to you that there is a God and this is real. I'm so close. I'm so close. Anyway, I'm going to go now. That's full-on information just coming through, and I feel really passionate about this too. if I could have the whole world, like, sorry, if I could have every human being on this side opposed to that side dancing with the devil in the devil's playground, I would. Take care, everyone. Stay safe through this cyclone where we are. And everyone else, stay safe. It's the full moon. Take care. Love to you all.